Hi, it's Kathy. Today I'm gonna make spicy, chunky chicken chili. And it's so easy and it's so delicious. We're gonna use onions and garlic, whatever peppers you've got in the fridge. I've got hot banana peppers and jalapeno peppers today. Mushrooms, cabbage, diced tomatoes, black beans, just a little. I don't like a lot of beans. Chicken, of course. And then to tone down those peppers, we're gonna put some cut pineapple in it. And to make it way extra special over the top, we're gonna fry some bacon. So when we're all done, we're gonna crumble some bacon on top and some shredded cheddar and a dollop of light sour cream. And it's gonna be delicious. Let's get to chopping. Out the seeds. Sometimes these peppers are so hot they take your breath away and make your eyes water and your nose run. I like variety, and I found some habanero peppers too. I'm gonna throw those in. They're hurting me. I'm crying. Oh, and just a side note to any new cooks, do not touch your eyes after you've been cutting hot peppers. If you think I'm crying just from chopping, you will really be crying if you wipe your eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and put our butter in, let it start melting while we chop cabbage and mushrooms and garlic. I'm gonna mash up the garlic and then dice it. Go ahead and dump our onions and peppers into the butter. Let them start sauteing. And the mushrooms. And the cabbage. It's a lot of chopping. Onions and peppers are looking good. Mushrooms, cabbage, and it looks like a lot, but it's going to cook down. So I have 1 can of tomato sauce and 2 cans of diced tomatoes. I don't know how much I'm going to use. I just put it in and look at it and see when it looks right. I don't add the beans until later because I don't want it to get mushy. And the pineapples I also add at the end. Sauce, diced tomatoes. Just gonna give that a stir to see how we're looking. After we add some chicken stock, we're gonna bring it to a boil, and then we're gonna add the chicken to it, which we will boil the whole breasts, and then we'll take them out, shred them, and then put them back in. So while I'm waiting on the broth and everything else to boil, I'm going to chop up some green onions, which we're going to set aside to use as toppings later. Got 3 big ones. We'll see what that looks like. And I think I'll go ahead and put 1 more in there. So we're going to let those boil for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to take them out and shred them. All right, so the chicken's been in 15 minutes. We're gonna take these breasts out one by one, and then we're going to just cut them and shred them, and then put them back in the pot. seasoning, and I'm gonna start with the hot chili mix. And then I've just got a variety of seasonings that I like to use, but we're gonna taste it and see what it's like before we doctor it up. It's a pretty big batch, so I don't think this is going to be enough seasoning, but you can always add to that you can't take out. You can take the first sample bite. Oh, it's spicy, pepper spicy, but it needs some fine tuning. Time for the fine tuning. Definitely needs a little salt and some pepper, not a lot. Definitely needs some chili powder. I don't bother with the measuring spoon. I just kind of do what I think is right. Cumin, I find a little bit goes a long way, so I'm not going to add too much of that just yet. Some Italian seasoning. Some chives. Some parsley. Even a little bit of Worcestershire. So now I'm going to add the black beans and the pineapple. I drained the black beans because I don't want all that black bean water going in there. And I'm not going to drain the pineapple because I want that sweet to mix in with my hot peppers. So you can see I don't have that much of the black beans in there, just enough to give it some color and some texture. So we're gonna let that simmer for a little bit while we get our bacon fried. So bacon's frying, and it's time to sample this stuff again. See what we're dealing with. I might doctor it up a little more. It's really good, but I've got some ideas. You just tweak it as you go, you know? So it's almost like the pineapple juice took too much of the heat from my peppers. So I'm gonna add a little bit of cayenne pepper, just a little. Because I mean, the more variety of peppers, the more flavor. And add some black pepper and just a little bit of Tabasco. And we're gonna see what that does. All right, it's just about where I think we want it. I'm gonna sample it one more time. Bacon is just about done, and we'll be ready to eat dinner. All right, let's take a sample. Right where we want it. It's good. So we're gonna crumble up the bacon, and it'll be on the side with the green onions and cheddar. And we're fixing to have a spicy, chunky chicken chili feast. All right, dinner is ready. Got crumbled bacon, sour cream, cheddar cheese, green onions. Bon appetit. I outdid myself, didn't I, Katie? Martin.